to Cooking with Rachel and James.
Hi everybody, good morning, good afternoon, whatever time it is where you are, it's morning for me. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am recording a video today that has been very, very highly requested on Instagram. So I thought I'd give you a quick intro while I am getting ready for the day. I might look and feel a bit more calm and relaxed today than the start of most of my vlogs, and that's because it's a weekend. So I thought I would get stuck into one of the most highly requested topics that comes up over and over and over again on Instagram. I cannot mention my slow cooker, or actually just like any pictures of my food without you guys going crazy in the DMs asking for like tips and tricks on, I think just when you run a very busy life, you know, it's just helpful to see how other people keep up with stuff. I mention a lot about how much James and I train at the gym. We're currently training for a half marathon and then hoping to sign up for a marathon. And so I just get a lot of questions on eating healthy when you're so busy, the practicalities of running a household with your husband when you run a business with your husband. So you've both got no headspace at any time. Like how do you do it? And so I thought I would bring you behind the scenes of like what our week looks like in terms of food. So it's a Sunday morning today, and Sunday morning is our like reset day. So I've got loads of laundry on the go. I've just been folding up the laundry. So the reset has properly started. Mr. Harris is downstairs cooking some brunch for us. It's about 10 o'clock, which is very late for us. We just got up. We do love a lie-in on a weekend. So James is cooking brunch, and yeah, once the laundry is on a Sunday, I then get cracking on the food shop. So that's the next thing on my to-do list. I'm going to sit with the food shop before James and I head to the gym. James has got a PT session. He's working with a PT this year. I'll get him to chat to you guys about that in a bit as well, because he's been really enjoying that, whereas I'm not a PT girly. I'm just too introverted, I think, to pay to spend time with someone else. I'll pay not to spend any time with anyone else. Just really excited to bring you really, really behind the scenes and have a look at how we run a household. I say that we don't have any children. I feel like there'll probably be people watching this being like, are you serious? But to us, like, it is still a big job. Still a huge job, especially when you're trying to eat healthily as well. My goal for 2025 is the same for every year, which is with every single meal, I'm just trying to prioritise colour as much as possible and variety. And so we try and eat 30 different types of fruits, vegetables, grains, nuts, seeds every single week. So come with me. This is the sexiest sight known to a woman. It's a man in the kitchen. And even better, James is cooking, I think, 2 quite different meals for us both. Yeah, I didn't quite fancy bacon because I don't know, the thought of bacon just sloshing around while I'm at the gym isn't ideal to me. So I'm not having bacon, I'm having avocado. But we got some really nice farmhouse bread for a meal that I'm cooking later. And so James wanted to try that. And we got some toppers, which I'll show you as well in a sec. But come back in a sec when James has worked his magic. So the other thing we had that we wanted to try is I bought these a while ago from M&S. Well, it was Ocado, so I think it's an independent brand called Just Spices. I bought them on the Ocado food shop a while ago, and it's just a really nice blend. I mean, obviously that's very lazy, you can just do the things, but it just felt bougie and nice. So I love putting on my avocado, but is it that you don't like this one, or it's got chili in it?
Yeah, it gives you indigestion.
Yeah, it's got chili in it, and me and James are old people now, and that gives James indigestion. So we went to Waitrose for a little snack run the other day and found this one, which doesn't have chili in, and this is an egg topping. So we're making brunch just to try these. And compliments to the chef, I've just sat down with a lovely hot coffee while I'm waiting.
Here they come.
Thank you. I'm intrigued to know how different the egg chopper is going to be to the oh no.
That's a big bit. Oh dear.
Oh no. To the avocado.
Didn't shake it enough.
Oh, it does seem to have chives in it as well. I know you've obviously put chives on there.
Try some. Yeah, it's got salt, sesame seed, tomato, ancho chili, leek garlic, roasted onion chive, ancho chili.
So I'm going to start with the avocado topping on my avocado. and now I'm going in with the
Disorganized. More common amongst men. Self-esteem.
What's that a symptom of? Okay, so we had a lovely brunch. I get asked lots of questions about this whenever I share it on my Instagram stories. This is the Shreddy Green Blend, mango flavour. Throughout my whole adult life, when we used to work together like 10 years ago, I have always loved taking green juices. Like, I love the way they make me feel. I literally never get poorly. James is that opposite me who gets unwell more than the average person. What? He's got his head in his hands. What?
You get poorly.
Don't. I'll be like, I've got a headache, go to bed, bam, done. Illness, done. Whereas you'd be in bed for like a week.
Food poisoning does tend to do
Food poisoning, yeah.
Especially that 4 times in 1 year.
I've tried for like the last 10 years to find green juices that don't. The only way I can describe it is they taste like a bum. They taste like, not like poo, they taste like a bum. And
What experience do you base that on?
what I imagine a bum to taste like. Oh, I haven't tasted a bum. It's not a factual reference. It's what I think a bum would taste like. And when we used to work together, I used to sit at my desk and drink it and used to pull faces so much that people were like, why do you drink it? It's obviously disgusting. And I would just be like, it's so good for me. And you can never find one that doesn't taste like bum. And the Shreddy one, like I put ice in it and enjoy it like a refreshing drink. I don't even need to pull a face to be able to swallow it. There is something in this.
Bum and sugar, I imagine. I think the magic ingredient is sugar.
So that's the Shreddy Green Blend. And then it's a Sunday, so one of my jobs is to top these up, but I thought I would just run you through the supplements. So I take 5 different supplements. James takes some as well. We actually take different supplements. The only thing I'll say with supplements is don't just like copy what I take. Obviously all of this is under advice from my GP, and I've been on a health journey this year. This is a way less. 5 supplements is light. At the beginning of last year, when I was waiting for surgery to have tumours removed, I was literally taking like 9 or 10 like actual medical tablets and supplements a day. I'm very lucky my whole life. That period was the only period I've ever had to take like ongoing medication, like just to get through life. Everything else has always been supplements. Like I never take any tablets, which I love. So the first thing that I take is omega-3. Then I take a magnesium supplement. I then take a women's multivitamin. This is vitamin D. I'm actually a bit deficient in vitamin D because of the tumours that I had removed. It was pushing on my thyroid. I had quite a lot of thyroid problems. I take a vitamin D to get that topped up, but I'm hoping I can stop taking that when I get my next round of bloods done. And then I'm gonna have to look up this last one because I can't remember what it's called. So the final supplement that I take is called, I never know how to say it, ginkgo biloba. And ginkgo is very strong in antioxidants, and so it can really help to like reduce inflammation in your body. So I started taking that early this year before I'd had my surgery because I had tumours pushing on my thyroids, which just generally increased inflammation all over my body. So if I had like cuts or like felt ill, general inflammation in my body was really bad. So I started taking that at the beginning of this year. Again, I'm hoping I'll probably just phase that one out once I'm like a year after my operation, but that is the final one. And one of my Sunday morning jobs is top up time. So we use just the Monday to Sunday tablet holders, and you can see that I follow the process notes and I take my tablets every day. This is James. For some reason it's Sunday and Thursday is open, and Friday, Saturday and Sunday are all full.
It's going to be a big day of tablets today.
You're not going to take them all. What happened?
Don't know. Forget to do it.
Do you want to talk them through what you take?
This one makes my skin better, it makes me smarter.
That's omega-3.
It's omega-3. I have this one, which is vitamin D. I can't remember what that does, but Rach says I should take that.
Vitamin B.
This is vitamin B. Sounds like D. Vitamin B.
That's your heart.
This is for my heart and my cholesterol, because I have high cholesterol. And this one is magnesium, which is good for... Do I really need to take that one?
You do this every week.
We'll try it out. I don't think I need it, to be honest. I don't sleep very well, but I don't think that's the reason. I think I just get hot at night and I wake up.
And stress. But you don't take them every morning.
Yeah, I probably take it 4 or 5 times out of 7.
James is like, conveniently, I have really bad sleep 3 times out of 7.
Yeah.
So that's James. What? When you're pruning plants, you have to rub them?
Yeah, you rub off the buds. So let's go on a gardening. So this is my plant.
Explain what you got for Christmas.
I've got a pruning book for Christmas to teach me how to cut my plants. I can't prune it yet though, because it's still cold and there might be another frost, so I need to keep the top bits on to protect the rest of it. See these little buds here? These are the strong ones, but these other ones I might take off by rubbing them. I don't know what that means yet, so I haven't got that page of the book, but I know that I have to rub them.
Okay, so we have got 10 minutes before we need to leave for the gym. I'm just going to do the food shop. I am working very hard to perfect a weekly food shop order, because on Ocado you can like save your go-to orders. Like I don't save it as a thing, I just go back to last week and like duplicate it. So throughout the week I will add on anything that we're missing. So like we've run out of a few spices, we need some shampoo and conditioner, and we need some toothpaste. So throughout the week I'll add it on to my phone, and then I go back to the week before, and then I add everything from that food shop onto this week's food shop, and then I'll just go through and work out if we have like, if anything on last week's order was like a big purchase, like sometimes you buy cleaning products that you don't need more than once. Like this week, like the toothpaste, I would take that off then for this week. So I'm taking off things that I don't need to buy again. The bubble bath, so I don't need to buy all that again. What I love as well is there is literally no processed food on this shop. Like all of the chocolate and protein, like bits that you're like, oh, I just want a sweet treat. All of that is like deliciously Ella vegan stuff. Just got so many like beans, grains, like the tins that have like 4 different types of beans in, just like eggs, salmon. I'll do a little haul when it comes as well. So, and then I just think about like what went well this week and what went wrong in terms of like wastage food. So I check the fridge before I do the food shop to see what we've got left over, and then order less of that this week. And then I try and plan the week as well. So like I'm out one day this week, so I'm going to do something in the slow cooker tomorrow for dinner so that we can just grab it on the night that we're out. I think that's it. But I really feel like I am perfecting it. So I try and tweak it every single week. Lovely. And then I do normally just go into the offers section as well to just see if they've got any offers on like fresh veg, because I really like trying new vegetables as well. So kale, there's a meal that I'm doing that I think kale would work quite well in, so I'm going to add that into the... For ages and ages and ages, one of my life goals was not to like buy a ginormous house or like buy a Porsche. Mine was to be able to shop at M&S. And so being able to shop on Ocado is something that I just never, ever, ever, ever take for granted. I'm going to put some blueberries in my basket as well, because that's a new colour. Like blue is quite a hard colour to get onto your plate. We're all good. And that is booked for 6 a.m. tomorrow morning, which is nice because I'm up for monk mode anyway. And those slots are always available because I think other people don't want their food shop to come that early, but I am already awake, so we are good. Cool. So that's done. So every week, yeah, I just go through, I look at what went well, what went wrong, what plans I've got for the week. So if I'm out, I'll try and make sure that James is fine. Yeah, and then I'm literally just gonna spend 2 minutes tidying up because James cooked breakfast, so I tidy up and do the dishwasher. So I need to empty the dishwasher, stack the dishwasher, and tidy up from him cooking before to the gym. But let me know if you've got any questions. I literally love seeing how other people do their food shops and stuff, because it's something that like people don't teach you at school, like how to do it and save money, how to do it, and like looking for the price per grams on things rather than just the price, because you can get like tricked into buying things and they're really small. Like how do people do it? So that's what we do. Yeah, add anything extra that we need for the week, take anything extra from last time, copy last time's, look at what went well, look at what went wrong, look at any wastage. Let's empty the dishwasher and keep going on the laundry train. Habit building, and how I get so many DMs of people being like, how do you have discipline? I'm like, I just do the things. But I said that I'd get James to talk about having a PT, because I'm not a PT girly. I just have the Shreddy app on my phone, as well as taking the Shreddy greens. This is not an ad. I am also wearing
do like 5 days a week, other days I might do 2. I was following, so I had an online trainer and they were telling me what to do and it was really great and I got on with it really well. But if something happened at work was my priority and I really struggled to go to the gym. So the ideal time for me to go to the gym is in the evening. I struggle getting up in the morning, so I don't sleep very well. So I go to work and I go to the gym. The problem I found was if I had something that I really needed to do at work, I would just stay longer. And there'd be some days I'd just keep staying, and then by the time I got home, I was so tired I'm not going to the gym today. So I decided I'd try to get a local personal trainer. I'm currently seeing him 3 days a week, and I haven't missed a single session. Apart from the first day back, because I didn't have my alarm set up. But
we slept.
I booked in an extra session to make it up. Yeah, I overslept with that basically. And I just feel like if I'm paying for something, I will go and I have no choice. And I go at 7 o'clock in the morning. So I go, and then if I've got something urgent to do at work, I'll just don't let it do it. It doesn't matter then because I've already done my gym for the day. But I'm now totting up. I obviously can't pay for a personal trainer 5 days a week because that's just a lot. What the next stage is, because 3 days a week is good, it keeps you healthy, but it doesn't, like, you can't achieve goals for 3 days a week. So I don't know what the next stage is, because when I was going before, I was doing all the exercises, but since being with someone, he basically said everything I was doing it wrong. It wasn't that I wasn't trying hard enough, or I wasn't following it. It's just the very slight things you don't realise that you're doing, like your arm might need to move like an extra couple of inches one way that you don't realise. You're working the wrong muscle, you know. No, definitely, if you can, get a straight. Plus, I just follow him around the gym. He just sets everything.
We did
up
say
for me.
that, like, because of how our lives work, like the mental load of, and that's one of the main reasons I wanted to make this video, is because I feel like the mental load of running a household together when you run a business together and maintaining a relationship is so hard. The mental load of going to the gym and being like, what am I going to do today? What does my training plan look like? Actually, one of the best bits for you.
I just turn up, follow him around. I don't even have to change the weights in between. I just set the thing that he puts more weights on and then I do some more. It's great.
Yeah. Another thing that we did this year was we have signed up to do the Manchester Half Marathon on the 2nd of February.
So going to do that.
And so I'm going for a very long run today at the gym. I'm basically just going to run for a whole hour while James is with his PT. And my preference is to always run outside, but it is 0 degrees today. I think I'm going to break my ankle. So I'm going to go for a run and then we'll take the dog out for a nice long walk later. Which is nice. Yes, signing up for the half marathon was actually a very good form of... I'm very like goal focused when it comes to discipline and accountability. So like we did a 75 hard last year, and like the accountability of that was very good. Like I literally posted on Instagram to 75,000 people that I was going to do it, so I had to fucking do it. And now we're doing the half marathon. So I'm very goal orientated, very accountability orientated, and yeah, that definitely helps me a lot. So yeah, let's go to the gym. What are you wearing? Do you want to give us a little OOTD? Or we can do it when we get out.
Shorts, t-shirt. Oh, it's my gym t-shirt. It's pretty cool. We should do it when I get out. Let me do.
So these are my painting shorts. They're very good because they have a zip in the pocket. My Christmas socks, and I've got my gym t-shirt on underneath.
I go so red when I exercise. So we're just home. I did 10 kilometers on the treadmill, which is a nice chunk of training for the half marathon. I am now sorting out laundry. I've just put one load of laundry up. Also, yes, those are Christmas decorations that are still up. Hang on, bud. Sorry, dog's crying. Those Christmas decorations that are still out, I have been taking down Christmas decorations as I see them, but there is this light decoration and the Christmas tree. James is refusing to let me take down. He said that it makes him happy and that they have to stay up until the end of January, and it's the only thing that's going to get him through tax season. So Just in case you think this is a December vlog that's come out really late, it is not. It's our Christmas decorations that are up. So just some more of the Sunday reset happening. Gonna do some more laundry. A very, very core part of my weekends, and I had this conversation with a consulting client the other day, and she was like, you should talk more about that because it makes you make more sense about how very disciplined and productive I am Monday to Friday. Is that a really cool part of my Sunday is to watch the trashiest of trashiest trash TV. So yesterday I got completely caught up with The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills as the new season out, and this is my view. I'm sorting laundry whilst watching Vanderpump Rules. So that's the vibe. I'm just gonna sort this laundry out and then I'm gonna get cracking on our Sunday roast, which is gonna be a sausage casserole. I feel like I'm on a cookery program, but it's a Sunday and I normally do a roast on a Sunday, but I have a lot of life admin to keep going with and keep getting done, and so I'm actually going to pop a sausage casserole in the slow cooker. The slow cooker by far is the thing that I get the most questions on for recipes, so it's actually quite a good chance for me to show you as well, calmly as well, when I'm not in a rush on a weekday. So James and I, we literally make no plans at weekends. Our only plan on the weekend is which farm shop or garden centre are we going to today, and we went to a garden centre yesterday. Beautiful fruit and veg, and they also have supplies from a local butcher as well. So I got sausages and bacon, and then also all of the veg to just whip up a very nice, all local produce as well, which is super nice, sausage casserole as a roast dinner. And I'm thinking about doing roast potatoes. I feel like mash would be better with a sausage casserole, but my dad always used to do roast potatoes with a sausage casserole. It's really nice. Lots of you will know that James and I are teetotal, and sausage casserole is very hard to get right if you don't use red wine, but there's a special type of OXO cubes that is beef with red wine flavour, and it's actually completely alcohol free. So I normally cook completely without any alcohol unless it really impacts the taste, and so this OXO cube is quite a nice way to get a similar flavour without actually having to use alcohol. So let's go. Oh, also update, I am still real deep diving into Vanderpump Rules. I'm on season 4, so I've just started a fresh season, which is very exciting. So I'm going to do the boring bit. I'm going to chop first, and then I will bring you to see the slow cooker in action because you're gonna love it. Okay, so the machine I use so this is the Ninja 13-in-1, and so it has loads of different settings that you can use, but one of my favorite things, this is not an ad by the way, one of my favorite things about this machine is that you can sear things, so you can literally use it like a hob and then turn it onto a slow cooker. So for example, I am starting off the casserole just with loads of garlic, oil and mixed herbs, and I'm going to fry these off before I also sear off the bacon and the sausages to just brown them before I chuck everything in, and then it turns into a slow cook. And yeah, before I got this and I just had a traditional slow cooker, I used to have to fry stuff on a pan and then move it all into the slow cooker, and it caused loads of washing up, and I would find that sometimes I just didn't bother doing it and would just put it all in the slow cooker, which diminished the meal. Or then I would just do it and fry it in another pan, but then I was like, this has literally defeated the point of a slow cooker, because the thing that I love about a slow cooker is only having to wash up one thing. So this has solved many problems. So I'm just frying off those onions, and then I'm going to add in the sausages and bacon. veggies are in there. We've got carrots, leeks, mushrooms, tomatoes, 2 tins of tomatoes, all of the stock, sausages, bacon, onions, all the good stuff. And then I've got some bay leaves in there. I've made a little bouquet garni. I said that wrong. A little bouquet garni, I think it's called, bouquet garni. And then have wrapped that up and put that in there too. And we're just gonna leave it. Gonna leave that. It's on for 6 hours. I probably will take it out in less than that because James will get too hungry. Now I'm gonna take the DOG out for a WALK. When I'm like slamming the gym, I do try and exercise twice a day. So do the gym and then the DOG, which is quite nice. But obviously taking the dog out is much more chill, calm, a nice little walk with a podcast or a book. So I'm gonna go and do that now before it gets too dark. All of the laundry's done behind me. Just it's all drying. Kitchen's really nice and clean. Food shop is on its way. So let's go on a cozy dog walk. Here we are, it is a Sunday night. Been on an hour-long dog walk. We've been to the gym. The laundry is done. The food shop is ordered. And Mr. H is having... We have got our sausage casserole. So it's actually a sausage and bacon casserole. I'll report back when it's cooled down a bit for James to score it out of 10.
Run away. That's good stuff.
I don't know how boring this is, but I just thought I'd show you the food shop before I put it all away. So obviously lots of slow cooker stuff involves lots of chopped tomatoes. Got a chilli on the menu this week and like a smoked chorizo and black bean thing, which is just my own recipe. So lots of chopped tomatoes. These bits are just sort of breakfast and brunchy bits, which I pop on their own shelf because if I put avocados anywhere else, I will forget that they're there and then forget to use them. This is all of our veg. This is all of the veg we'll be eating in a week, and we really do smash through the veg. We don't really throw much veg away. This is the fruit. I've also got apples and bananas, but I don't keep them in the fridge. Sour cream is just for a recipe, and then I have oat milk, and James has dairy milk on his cereal. I'm not actually dairy free. I just I try and use alternatives wherever I can because I can't. To be honest, I don't really taste the difference. So, and then just all of the meats. I've got a big thing of mince. Lots of salmon, loads of chicken, loads of chorizo, and then again, just some herbs and spices that I needed to top up on. Some 4-bean mix, some black beans, I've got loads of kidney beans in there. Tuna for James's lunches because he loves tuna. And then lots of easy to grab rice. And then my favourite section, this is the healthy snack section. I absolutely love these things, and if you ask me why I work hard, it's to have the heating on. Is to have the heating on in my house and to be able to eat this stuff, but they are literally delicious and they're plant-based, so you feel like it's guilt-free. Again, we're not plant-based, but we try and make good decisions wherever we can. Time to pop it all in the fridge and then get to work because it's monk mode. It is weekday lunchtime and I am about to prep our batch lunch that we like to have for the rest of the week. One of our priorities is eating very clean but eating very quick, meaning that we just make really, really good choices. And this dish is something that we've been doing for like over a month, so I just try and make a really big batch lot of it early on in the week so then we can like just grab it for lunches and dinners. I mentioned earlier that my goal with anything to do with food is to just make sure that we're jamming as many vegetables as we can into every single dish and just making it really, really easy. And so I basically make this like really lovely veggie rice dish, and then we just cook different meats, so like I'll have salmon and James will have chicken to have with it at every lunch. So let's make that together. Okay, I've got all of the veggies and now it is the boring bit. It's chopping time. favourite things about the Ninja, like I mentioned the other day, is that I can use it as a hob. And when I'm doing a big batch cook, this thing is way better than a saucepan because it's just bigger. So I've just got a whole onion in here. I'm going to put some garlic into, and I'm going to get that frying while I cook some other bits and bobs. I said
I was reading that you knocked my glasses on the floor.
So the rice is on and it's cooking, and I'm just about to put 4 salmon breasts, 4 salmon fillets in the oven to just batch cook to grab for my lunches. And James hates salmon, so I'm going to do some chicken. Okay, so as that's been cooking, I have been chopping up some chicken breast, but Tamsin, who edits my videos, doesn't like raw chicken, so I have not videoed that, but I also think it's quite common, so I've not videoed it. James is just topping up all of our vitamins as I'm cooking. So I have chopped up loads of chicken breast, and this is our absolute staple go-to. It's the real Greek seasoning, and there must be Class A drugs in this seasoning because it just is amazing. You just chuck a whole packet on to the chicken and it chef's kiss. So we've got salmon in. I'm batch cooking 4 salmon breasts for me. I'm cooking James 2 days worth of chicken. I don't really like cooking chicken much more in advance than that. And then here we've got all these veggies which have just been simmering, and now I'm going to add in some more liquid, some rice, some peas and some kale, and then I'm going to simmer it, and I'll show you what it looks like when we dish up. Okay, so this is the ginormous pot of sort of savoury rice. So this has literally got 2 bell peppers, a whole punnet of tomatoes, kale, peas, mini courgettes, a whole onion, garlic, rice, sriracha, smoked paprika, mixed herbs, and then some chicken stock in it to loosen it up with some rice. So that's savoury rice for the whole week, but as you can tell, just like absolutely jam-packed full of veggies, but really easy to grab. And then we've just got 2 different types of protein, so James can grab the chicken, that's really nice, and then I've got the salmon as well. Bit of reality for you on the old food vlog. A client has just randomly knocked the door because he's a floorer and he is doing some new carpet for us, but he is also a client. He's just knocked the door and he hasn't had breakfast, so I'm making him some bacon butties. So normally my tasks once I finish work for the day are exercise, WALK, the DOG, and cook dinner, but I've already walked the dog, so it feels like a night off.
Who's got some food for you?
Have you got one? I have it. Daddy
Really?
giving you that to bring to me.
That was to give to Mummy.
Is that our dinner in your mouth?
That's to give to Mummy.
Is that a packet of chorizo
Come here,
in
Dad.
your dog's mouth?
Good boy. Thank you.
Does anyone else's dog, when they drop something, they don't just drop it, they do this?
Like they're sad.
Cool, so we are cooking together.
Definitely chopping. Definitely chopping together.
We're making a chicken. Oh, you're cropped out. You're always cropped out.
My best bit.
We're making a chicken and chorizo in black bean tomatoey smoky sauce, and I'll have mine with a sweet potato. James bloody ate sweet potato, so I assume you'll have yours with a white potato.
Yeah.
A sour potato.
Or rice, not with rice.
A sour potato. Oh yeah, rice would be nice. Yeah, I had perfectly curated the entire week of like slow cooker meals, and like I had a schedule, but now one of our team members is coming for dinner tomorrow, which is not a problem. What is a problem, however, is that she is the fussiest eater I've ever met in my life. In my life! She eats like 1 vegetable a year. It's not the one. It's not the one. So I've had to rejiggle the schedule. So this is really supposed to be a slow cooker meal, but I'm gonna whack it in a crock pot in the oven and see how we get on. But
Welcome to Cooking with Rachel and James.
Okay, so this literally took, how long was that? 5 minutes?
Yeah.
6?
Yeah.
What are you doing now?
Having a
No. Ron, no! You don't need white bread before a healthy
This
meal.
is Rachel's favourite noise. She's been making it for about a year and a half.
He's going to sacrifice himself! Ron, no, you can't! There must be another way! Once I make my move. Anyway, James, don't eat carbs with butter on. Have a banana or a protein shake. Have a protein shake.
Lowers my cholesterol.
Have a protein shake. That is the right choice, not the carbs.
Oh.
So it took us, it actually took half the time because James was my chief chopping officer. So this is a whole thing of chorizo. I feel like the only thing I haven't mentioned so far in this vlog is that I am a very good cook, and I actually feel like if I wasn't an accountant, I would be some form of like live-in chef, and it would just be my job to make people's life nice, because I love that. Love cooking. James loves eating. It's a match made in heaven. So we've got a whole thing of chorizo, 2 peppers, a whole onion, a whole tin of black beans. There's another vegetable in there, I can't remember what it is. 2 tins of tomatoes, balsamic vinegar, garlic, smoked paprika, sriracha. I think that's it. And that is literally lid on, gonna go in the oven for an hour, and then I'm gonna have it. It's literally like a smoky, chickeny black bean chorizo. It's so good. I'm gonna have mine with a sweet potato, jacket potato, and then James is gonna have it. What are you having it with? Rice? Yeah. Rice. I'm having mine with sweetie potato. I've only got little sweet potatoes, so I'm having 2. And then I have boiled lots and lots of green beans to have with it. It's just beautiful. Nom nom nom. This is James's. He's got green beans, rice, and the stew. And then I've got sweet potatoes and the stew and green beans. Is there anything better than chorizo? I just don't think there is. Maybe chocolate. So we have eaten. We've just emptied the dishwasher and refilled it again, and now I am just sorting out the leftovers into some lunch for tomorrow. I haven't actually acknowledged the fact that I am dressed like an actual tramp today. I am. If you heard that noise, that's a sweet potato screaming for its life. I did stab it. I stabbed it, but it sounds like it's gonna explode. I'm actually dressed. I bought an oversized hoodie, and oversized hoodies look cute on other people. Like the girls at work come in wearing oversized hoodies all the time, and I'm like, oh, you look so cute. It don't look cute on me. So I've only really been wearing it at home, when I work from home, and I work from home today. But I was also wearing this when the client turned up, and I made him a bacon butty.
Can I do anything?
Say hi to the vlog, tell them how dinner was.
Everybody. Dinner was great. It's all the way down here. I'm actually 6'5", everybody. That was tasty. And then that's tomorrow.
See you again tomorrow.
That's tomorrow.
Yeah. You off out to the shed?
Yeah. There's something sugary to take my...
You have bananas?
I have bananas today. Just stop buying these, they're dangerous. Love you.
Love you. Okay. Tomorrow's lunch is prepped as well. Normally on a Monday I do a real big batch cook of this really beautiful rice dish that's just absolutely jam-packed with veggies that like I normally have with salmon and James will have with tuna. But because this team member's coming for dinner tomorrow night, it's thrown my schedule off a little bit because there's only one meal that I bought the stuff for that she will eat because she's a fussy girly. She's a fussy girly. So it's thrown my schedule off a bit, but that's fine. I'd much rather. I'm really trying to do more like intentional spending time with people this year rather than like doing stuff because I feel like I have to, and I really, really want to do this tomorrow. So I've got that on tomorrow night, which will be lovely. So it is now 7:45, or 10 to 8. It's 10 to 8 and I've got a workout to do, which, what's on the plan? Oh, it's glutes and hammies. This is what's on the agenda. tonight, which I can do from home, so I'm going to do that. That's a 40-minute circuit workout, so I'm going to do that now, and then probably have like half an hour of chill time before bed. It's always so funny because whenever I share my schedule online, we're like, oh my god, you work so hard. And I'm like, dude, you don't even see this stuff. Like, it's 10 to 8. I literally haven't sat down. I've just finished work, cooked, eaten. Now I'm going to work out, and then I'm going to go straight to bed. Let's go work out. Good morning. I say morning, it feels like afternoon. It is 20 past 8. James and I have had a lovely early morning, and we went to the gym. Just done such a good workout. You know, you have workouts that just feel really, really good. That's what I've just had. This jumper is disgusting. I wore it yesterday and it's got makeup around here, but you know when you just want something to wear to the gym, you know it's gonna stink anyway. That's why I'm wearing this. James has just hopped in the shower. I made us some like protein oats before we went to the gym, and so we're just gonna get in the shower, grab a coffee, and then start work. But it's been fun picking the camera up every time we like make food, because it's keeping me accountable, and it's making me realise how many fruit and vegetables we eat in a day. It's so fun. Anyway, gonna jump in the shower. Let's go. What a waggly tail! Oh, my good boys. My good boys. James,
Yeah.
what do you have to say for yourself about this?
We should turn the lights on.
It's the end of
They
January.
don't know that on there.
Marketing manager,
Woof, woof.
you had a hard day.
Yeah. You only had an hour walk today. That's terrible.
You're a good boy. Boop. You're a good boy. Boop. So on the menu tonight, chicken stroganoff, chicken and mushroom stroganoff actually. Chicken and mushroom stroganoff, or chicken and chorizo, black beans.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's been inaugurated.
He's been inaugurated.
It was a good speech. We should. I listened to it live. Can I play some?
So I am out and about tomorrow. I've got a breakfast meeting, so I'm just prepping James some lunch. I've got him a little Tupperware with some chicken and rice in at the office, and I just thought I'd show you what preparation has to go into making sure he doesn't forget his lunch. So this is on the front door, so that you can't get out of the front door without forgetting his lunch. And then we put this in the fridge.
Whoa.
His little... So this is actually the same meal that I vlogged cooking last week. James has got sort of like Buddha bowl style. Green beans, rice, I did some sour cream and chives, and then a black bean chorizo chicken stew. And then I've done mine with a sweet potato, green beans, and then the stew. How do we rate it, James? 10 out of 10. It's your favourite meal, isn't it? I do not feel very well. So just in case you are mistaken and you think I am productive all of the time, I'll tell you what it was, and this doesn't bode well for my introverted self, but I left the house yesterday. That's what went wrong. I had a very important meeting in London, and so I had to leave the house, and now I feel ill. I managed to get to the gym today. Like, do you ever get it where you start to feel ill in like from lunchtime onwards? I managed to get to the gym at lunchtime, did some work this morning, went to the gym, came home, had lunch, and then started to go downhill. I've still managed to work all afternoon. I just worked from the sofa in my pajamas, because after we got back from the gym I said to James I need a bath. I was so cold I couldn't warm up. But at lunchtime, so this actually does look a bit like slop, but I feel like if you're into the slow cooker, you'll be used to this sight. So this is spag bowl with a whole punnet, are they called punnet? A whole like tray of mushrooms, a whole packet of mini courgettes. It's got 3 peppers, onion, garlic, mint, and then 2 tins of chopped tomatoes in here, and then lots and lots of mixed herbs, some Liam pairings, all good stuff. This is the plant-based spaghetti. And then my ultimate life hack for cramming as many vegetables into my body as possible is to just do like a side of veg, even if it's with a pasta dish, because historically, you know, when I was in my 20s and I would literally just have like proper carby carbs. I just have this spag bowl on top, cheese on top, and then some garlic bread. But that's not what's happening. What's happening is we've got gluten-free pasta, spag bowl, broccoli, no garlic bread. So let's dish up. Hello. Whenever I set the camera up, to vlog in the kitchen. I always feel like I'm on a cooking show, like I'm doing Ready Steady Cook. We have just got back from the gym, and so I'm gonna make some breakfast. And I realised I haven't shown you any breakfast yet. If you can hear some in the background, it's because Blue is having the world's longest drink. You thirsty boy? Gonna have some breakfast. I thought I'd show you what we do for breakfast. James has already had his before the gym, whereas I like to eat after I get back. I don't know why. I'm sure that's completely backwards and does not help me. I just said to James, I was lifting weights that were so heavy at the gym today. I was on like the, I'm gonna describe this all wrong, like the wired machine where you pull down, not the ski erg, but like the weighted machine where you pull like this. And I was pulling and it was weighted up so heavy, it nearly pulled me off the ground because the weights were so heavy. So let's make some breakfast. This is just porridge with banana and strawberry, and then we keep a little Tupperware that just has like things to go on top of porridge. Hello, you look nice.
Thank you.
Love you. Now it's time for the best bit about having porridge, which is it's an excuse to basically drink maple syrup. I have a blood test later, just a checkup post me having the tumours removed last year, and they're going to do a blood test and be like, excuse me, we've done a blood test and your blood is 20% maple syrup, and I'll be like, yes I know, but she's the healthy wealthy queen. So this is my little post-gym bracket. I promise that is actually some porridge underneath all of the fruit. But as you can tell, when I say I just crowbar fruits, vegetables and grains into my life, I mean I crowbar fruits, vegetables and grains into my life.